selected. Ready. Team set. Edit unit. Entering. Uniform name option is set. Helmet op. Helmet option. Jersey. Jersey option is set to 20. Pants option. Socks option is socks option. Helmet option is set to yellow steel helmet. Ready. Away team selection Florida Gators.
Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Entering play call. Return right.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. RPO red, white flag is selected.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made by the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Fresh set it down for the offense, first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback to get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
When real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Entering play call, there are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Contra cross. From shotgun. Pro. Close.
They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down?
Max protect.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Some drop tips option is set to 10. Coach suggests formation. Goal. 4. 3. 3. 5. Split. Cover 3. Cover 2 invert.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Spread.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powering through.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield, all the way down to the 34-yard line. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you start to see that affect the defense.
They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd down is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
There are 6 categories.
They're timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
He bought some time, now lets it go. It's reeled in. It's Ortega. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Max protect.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Ducks turn out another 1st down.
Max protect. play call. Shotgun, single jack. I form. Close. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Backs protect.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Short cross.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He makes the grab. He stopped quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7.
Talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's first and goal.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Coach suggestions.
As a defensive coordinator, you have to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back end zone for a touchback to start the 25.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 split. There are 2 categories. You have 8 options. Cover 1 SS.
Gators offense retakes the field.
Spread.
Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. Now the all-important extra point. Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back?
Entering play. Return right.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
I form cover flow.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive.
Backs protect.
Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words with his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Spread.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Breaks free. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break.
Set to 15. Zone drop, scroll flats option is set to 50. Odd, there are 2 categories. You have
Coming
9
to the line on
options.
second
Cover
down. This
4
is
option
important. They
is
want to
selected.
avoid a 3rd and long.
Audible.
Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Out past the 30. And so great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Getting through a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped. We have a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to split 8 plays. You have 13 options. 3, 5, 3 high. There are 2 categories.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Spread.
Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the 1st down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it moves out 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finds his man, has the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10.
Spread.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Some drops, there are 2 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 4 quarters is
Here
selected.
comes play number 6 on this drive.
Back off. Audible. Spread.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quick throw to the left side. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
Spread.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to field it. They bring him down, but it's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start in decent field position.
Categories. You have 14 options. For verticals is selected.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, nice job by the receiver selling this route to the outside, creating enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Short cross.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. They can't slow him down. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff middle is selected.
The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-2. Some drops flat. Some drops hook sock. Some drop formation errors. 3 split error 2 categories. You have
the Florida offense retakes the field.
Spread.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get
play
nothing.
Ball, split error 2 categories. You have 8 options.
They continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Football comes out.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here comes a handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down and goal.
Let's protect.
We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Jetpack speed option.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Audible. Short cross.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Intercepted in the end zone.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff middle is selected.
Oregon, 27. Florida, 12.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
6 categories. Error 2 sub 40 big double cover 2 man.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Nickel, 3-3. There are 4 categories.
Second and long, 12.
Give cushion.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Choose a new player. Choose from 8 close. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options.
HB
stretch and
offense retakes the field. And they begin 1st and goal, looking to cash in on this incredible field position. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Max protect.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Special teams.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Nickel. 3-3. There are 4 categories. You have 11 options.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare.
Entering paused screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
On 1st down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Right, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To the air. It's Moore. Caught near the goal line. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Entering play call. Trio. You have 2
Florida.
Close. Combo flow. AHD stretch.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third
Max
and
protect.
goal.
Max protect.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Entering
It's an
Eastland.
excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the
Entering play
lead,
call.
the
Coach
route is on.
suggestions. There are
Here
8
comes the point
categories.
after
You
attempt.
have 15 options. That bank is selected.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a
Entering
point to
play
their
call.
lead.
Special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff goal is selected.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Option 3 high. There are 2 categories. You have 7 options. Tempo Q is selected.
And the Florida offense
Spread.
retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended
Spread.
quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the
Entering play
29.
call. 3 high.
Nice
There are 2
solid run here by this
3
back.
double
Did a
block.
nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on
Spread.
1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of
Entering
2.
play call. 3
Just
high.
overall, it's
There
been
are
a
2
tough day for
categories.
this
You have
offense,
7
but
options.
especially for this
Cover
running
4
back,
cons
just
is
not
selected.
able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Here's another interception. We're losing track. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense
Entering
joins
play
the party
call.
with a
Coach
pick 6.
suggestions. There are 8
Great
categories.
job
You
here
have
by the
15
defense
options.
coming up
That
with yet
bank is
another
selected.
play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, not quite through.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 5 options.
Kickoff team on the
Kickoff
field now
goal
as
is
they get
selected.
set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start
Entering
at
play
the
call.
25.
Formation. Split 3. Cover 4 cons.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
3 high.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Spread.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long at 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Good job on this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Handoff to the back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Corner blitz free.
starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Audible.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Minimal gain brought down short of the
Entering
marker.
play call.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ballgame. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. CFP bracket. Entering 2027 college football playoff screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Action, Coach Carousel. Yes. Entering home screen, Dynasty is selected.